right. Random live stream day. I don't know if anybody will log on, but we are doing a random live stream. And this is new because we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to try to view or to live stream something. So did not announce this. I'm just trying something new. What's up, Robert? I'm trying something new, guys. This is new software. So if you guys will check it out, I can turn this camera off and turn on this camera. And we have our familiar setup ready to boil some water, which is kind of cool. So anyway, welcome to everybody that's here. And I'm going to do a little bit of testing. I told you guys I got this Optimus 8R off eBay recently. And I decided to try it out today. I've started it up maybe twice, but I've not boiled anything on it. So we're going to do a little bit of boil testing, and it could be interesting. Could get loud. I don't know how this is going to go at all, but nonetheless, it's kind of fun. So I'm going to actually switch over. This is kind of cool. I'm going to switch over. If y'all have any issues hearing me throughout the process or anything like that, let me know, because like I said, this is all new. I've got this new OBS system up, trying to do two different cameras so that I don't have to move the camera and make it into a big mess. This is I'm looking up here because I'm reading y'all's stuff. I'm going to be able to get the webcam working. I just need some more USB ports and stuff for my my computer. But anyway, I'm going to switch the camera over, switch y'all over. Like I said, if y'all have any problems, you let me know. So here's our GoPro, and I'm going to move this so I can see the screen. There we go. So this is the Optimus 8R for you guys that haven't seen it before. Okay, pretty cool. It's in pretty good shape. Yeah, Greg, I have the same microphone, I think, working all the time. I have just a little mic here in the center. So even when I switch cameras, it should be the same mic. So we shouldn't have much of an issue. We will see. Here's the stove. All right, you can see it. This pops down. If you were here the other night, you know, I talked about, ooh, that's loud, that this looks really nice. It's in good shape. I'm going to plug this up. This is kind of tight. And I don't know if it's supposed to be that tight. But I think it's connected to what it's supposed to be connected to. There we go. That's much looser. There we go. And here's our fuel. Now you can't see super well the flame. There's the flame. Maybe I'll put it like that so you guys can see the flame, huh? Maybe that'd be better. Anyway, and I'll be able to turn the lights down. In fact, I'm going to turn the lights down a little bit. This is all experimentation, guys. All experimentation. So that's a little better, and then I can also turn this light down a little bit. You guys can't see as good. Let me turn this up. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, good deal. So if you guys don't know, most of you will, but I always try to talk to people that don't know. This is a liquid fuel stove. Runs off white gas or naphtha. And the bell up here is very similar to like the Svea. You have to preheat this to be able to get it going. All right, you can preheat it many different ways. I have this little bottle that has white gas in it. And what I'll usually do is put a little bit of white gas. You can use alcohol. I do that very frequently as well. I'm just going to put some white gas in the bottom here. That was quite a bit, so this ought to be a pretty good show. I have 2 cups of water over here in the Every New Titanium mug pot, which is what I always use. And I'm just going to ask for y'all's input as we go. If you have issues hearing, and I don't know how well the actual picture will be. May be kind of disastrous, but we'll see. All right, let's light this up. There we go. It's pretty cold in here, so it wouldn't surprise me if we had a little bit of a problem getting it going a little bit. I'm going to turn the light down a little more, guys. This is all experimentation. Very good. New Brunswick, good to see you, man. Yeah, the 8R is something I've been wanting, and you guys can see the heat really building up there. I put quite a bit of white gas, a little more than I expected, but that'll work. I like using, what's going on, Ken? I like using alcohol gel as well because it's less soot. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but the soot is coming up for sure. Ohio, what's up, TJ? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you tuning in. It's a lot of fun. Uh-oh, I'm talking to you guys. Let me see if we built enough pressure here. What you'll want to listen for is actual gas coming out. See, and I don't hear anything. So I don't think we've got enough heat in this thing to get it going. Which is kind of crazy, but the couple of times that I've lit this one, I've like sometimes had it really easily light and sometimes not. Well, I mean, like I said, I've only lit it a couple of times. No, it's not diesel. It's what's up, Chris? And Ken from North Alabama. I'm in Central Louisiana, in case y'all are wondering. And this thing should get going pretty quickly here. All right. I can hear gas now. There we go. So we got it going. Now, one thing I've noticed, smarty pants, one thing I've noticed is that the flame is just not very strong. And I'm going to go ahead and get it as strong as I can get it. And we will put 2 cups. Start this bad boy. I can't get the flame, and again, guys, I'm going to scoot over here. If it's loud, I apologize, but I'm doing the best I can with this thing going. I'm working on trying to get my lavalier mic working during these live streams, so it'll be right next to me, and it won't sound as much over there, but you guys can see it going. Anyway, it doesn't seem to really give as much juice as I expect it to. I'll try to turn this light down completely, and y'all can see that it's really not too strong. I mean, it's a nice blue flame, and you guys who like Thomas, you know, you have one of these 8Rs. Does that look right to you? To me, it seems like it should be producing more flame, more heat. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'll turn this back on. And this is just a spontaneous kind of have some fun, checking things out. More than anything, trying out this new OBS system for live streaming with multiple cameras. When I did it the other day and I tried to show some of the alcohol stoves, it was difficult. And I think there's no doubt this thing just is not producing the heat. I mean, we're at 1.5 minutes. We're only 86 degrees. I would expect it to be a bunch more. In fact, what we might do, since I have y'all on, is maybe get out like the Svea, and we'll try the same thing here afterwards just to see the difference. Yes, we're watching water boil. Yeah, I agree with you. I think the stove definitely needs cleaning. Like I said, I bought this thing off of eBay, and I just cranked it up. So I think that I need to do a lot of cleaning. take it apart, and I'm going to actually make a video about that. I did that with my Svea 123R, and it was a lot of fun, but I didn't video any of it, so I think I'm going to go ahead and video, getting it together and probably repainting it, and doing stuff that people are going to freak out about. But I definitely want to do it. So Neiman, when you say stove needs cleaning, I mean, I know peripherally needs cleaning. I'm just thinking more about the jet and the system. Is there anything else you're thinking about that I should do? The wick looks extremely good. Like, I can see the wick inside. I do not know if the wick is pushed in far enough. That's one of the things I'm going to have to look at. But if you guys who have a lot more experience with these stoves have suggestions, let me know the best way to get it going better. Yeah, I've never had problems, Neiman, with these stoves. This one, like I said, I bought it, and it's producing more. And one of the things, keep thinking I hear a cat. Yeah, Thomas, I've got to get I use the old pencil eraser trick to get that needle adjusted correctly. I haven't even taken it apart. I'm wondering if the needle is just in the wrong position. But it is picking up some steam. I'll turn the light down again. It is picking up some steam, as you guys can see. It is stronger without question than when I started it. So I'm not, I wouldn't be surprised if it really picks up a lot on its own just by using it more. Like I said, I just bought it, so. Man, flip flap, I don't remember. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a bit subdued. Like I said, we'll get the Svea out in a little bit, and I think it'll perform a little bit better. I want to say I bought this for a decent price. It was like $75, I think, which I thought was pretty good. They can go for much higher. I was very pleased with it. So, that's about how much. Don't we all have to sit and laugh the fact that we're watching? You can see a little bit of the soot coming off the side of the bell there. That's kind of funny. I pushed that needle through, and it really didn't make a huge difference. So, like I said, this is the third time I turned this particular stove on, and I thought, you know what? It'd be kind of cool to just turn on the camera and do this with you guys. Kind of fun. A lot of y'all like this stuff, so why not? Yeah, there's a pressure pump. I don't know. I kind of like them without the pump for some reason. Maybe I'll check it out. But I mean, to me, it certainly seems, and I boil a lot of water. It seems a little slow for me. Yeah, you're right. It is just a jet. Ooh, it's burning off a little bit of that soot there. Is the mic good? Should I turn down the volume? I can turn it down. You guys let me know. I'm just, like I said, this is new setup for me. So if there's any issues, let me know. And I'll try to make some adjustments. I don't want it to kind of blow y'all out, or I also don't want to be too low. So we're getting there. 6.5 minutes. You know, the wick looks good to me. Patrick, it looks good to me. I changed the wick out on my Svea, and this wick looks good. Maybe I will, though. I mean, if I really have issues, I'll get to that point. Okay, good. I appreciate y'all telling me about the sound. I don't want to underdo it or overdo it. And look, when did it stop boiling? I haven't even paid attention. It's somewhere probably 7:30, 7:20. You guys tell me. It boiled. I was over here getting my Svea out and kind of getting it together. So let me move this thing. Talk about a fail, huh? First live boil and I missed the boil time. Missed the freaking boil time. All right, I'm going to move this. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Just going to let my pot cool down. Pretty good. Pretty happy with it. It needs, obviously, to... it needs to get cleaned up, but it's still very good. I'm going to move this thing out of the way. It is a little warm. I'll just put it right over here. So that was what, like, I don't know, 7.5, I'd say. 7.5, so. I think this one should work a little bit better. Give us an idea. Give us an idea here. Now I do like, with this Svea, show you guys. Yeah, Thomas, I think that was a big issue with this particular stove. I had to fix it. Yeah, I didn't think it was too far flip-flop. Flip-flat. Flip-flat. Man, I gotta read. So I use, I like to use this Swish Fire Gel. Just put a little bit around the priming bulb there. I don't know why, but I do. So we were looking at 7.5 minutes roughly. Let me get some water. There we go. I wonder what that, see, it's so hard because it's what, you know, hammock dweller, what do they start the water at? And, you know, how much water? This is 2 cups, like I said. It should come down to about 61, I think is what we started at last time. So, get this thing buttoned up here. I was talking a lot in some of my videos about how hot the key gets, and you guys brainiaced me into realizing that I'm supposed to take it out when it's not running. So thanks for that. I've picked up a couple of new lighters lately because I have a thing about those two. This Soto Extendable Lighter, check that thing out. This thing's pretty awesome. Lets me reach in there. So there we go. I lit the alcohol. We'll give it a little bit of time here. So we'll see. Yeah, 7.5 minutes. I don't know. I haven't run this Svea in about a month, so at least probably. So we'll see what happens. But usually I get a little bit better. Maybe I'm just off. Maybe Hammock Dweller, you're right. Maybe that's about what I'm supposed to get. So. Yeah, the hand sanitizer works. This stuff, to me, works a little better. Burns a little hotter. That's just me. you guys can see it just boiling a little bit there, or burning. It's weird being live. Like, I can't say anything stupid, you know? Well, I can. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what it looked like. I knew I wasn't too far off. Yeah, Tennessee Bushcrafter. I love lighters. I don't smoke, that's for sure. Never have. If you do smoke, you shouldn't. I'm not afraid to tell you. It's what I do for a living. So this thing's heating up real nice. I like the alcohol gel because it burns slower. And, I don't know, to me it just works better. Probably can get pretty close to lighting it. I'm going to give it another minute or two. Probably another minute. Appreciate y'all coming on. It's kind of fun. Do something Sunday afternoon impromptu. That's all. Make sure you smash that like button, by the way. It's always fun. You know us YouTubers, we love to talk about like buttons. Thumbs ups and all that. No doubt about the fondue situation, Patrick. Now we're talking. Little chocolate and like Nutella hazelnut fondue with some bananas. Hello. Let's see here, guys. No, I don't have enough pressure yet. That's frustrating. Still going. I don't understand why sometimes it takes so freaking long. Alright, well, plan B. It's not even cold in here. It should start up. I don't get it. Oh, that's going to be great. I'm about to burn this wood down. Here we go. Alright, let's try that. These, I guess it's just the nature of these stoves, but man, they're temperamental. Sometimes when I haven't started it in a while, it does this. I don't know about you guys. There we go. Give it a second to kind of do its thing. There we go. Not super loud, I guess. Get that out of your way. I know y'all are writing. I'm not paying attention. I'm coming. There we go. Yeah, I know. I succumbed to the white gas. Yeah, the carbon felt thing looks pretty cool. Let me show you guys. I'll turn this down. You can see the pattern here. It's a lot more powerful than it looks on camera. Doesn't look too exciting. I think at a minute and a half earlier we were 86 degrees, if I remember. If I kind of throw that out. It just doesn't seem like it's... Yeah, well, that's as good as it's going to get. You can hear it sputtering. And it usually doesn't do that. It'll get the sputtering out of it. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty loud. No doubt about it. But you know what? I mean, these older stoves like this, they're more for fun. I mean, look, I'm not saying they're not great, but they're heavies, right? So if you're looking for like the fastest thing possible, etc., then probably not what you're going for anyway. 100 degrees, 2.5 minutes. I think there is a silent cap. You guys correct me, but I'm pretty sure there's a silencer for these stoves. I will say too that y'all may not hear the level of sound coming off this thing. And I've never been quite sure if my stove really is as strong as it should be. I'm going to turn this down again. You guys can see it's spread and grown quite a bit. Looks pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys. Again, most of y'all, or many of y'all, have a lot more expertise with these stoves than I do. Yeah, I agree, Tennessee Bushcrafter, exactly. We're rolling pretty good. Maybe it won't be faster than the other one, I don't know. You guys have a lot of experience with these. Let me show you my flame pattern the best I can. I'm going to move this up a little bit. Does that look pretty normal to you Svea aficionados out there? Is that what we should be looking for? It looks pretty good to me, but you guys will know better than me. So let me know. Does that look pretty standard to you as far as the flame and how fast it's coming out, etc.? Right. My fellow boil watchers. I will tell you guys, shamelessly plug it, but if you like to watch water boil, you can pick up a patch. It's a pretty cool patch, Velcro backed. Clearly you like the water boiling. That's good to know, Tennessee Bushcrafter. I appreciate it. I think it looks pretty good, you know, from what I've seen online and stuff. There's no doubt with these stoves, at least in my experience with this stove, the first minute, you know, obviously it sputters a little bit and then it boom. It's pretty loud in here. It's pretty loud in here. I think we're going to have a very similar boil time. I think we were 7:30 before, so it's probably going to be like 7:15 or something like that. Yeah, it's a little faster. So 704. 704. 704 is better than 730, so not bad. All right, Thomas, I appreciate it. Sounds like you know quite a bit about this stuff. So that makes me happy that it looks pretty normal. Now, I do not think that my 8R is performing the same. Now, granted, the bolt times weren't far off, and the conditions are very similar. So I don't think it's that far off. I honestly think if what I did with my Svea was I filled it like half full. I lit it and I set it outside and I let it run itself out. And it's like ever since then, it really ran much better. So I think these stoves want to burn, and it's like an engine. They want to run. So that worked. Any other stoves y'all want to see? I may have one more in me. Anything y'all want to see? Do a boil test with? Think amongst yourselves while I throw this water out. I'm pretty pleased, guys. This OBS, for you guys that may have joined later, I've got this new OBS software so that I can change cameras. So I could switch over to this camera here and then go back to the GoPro, which is kind of cool. I don't have an Optimus Polaris or a 111. Sounds cool, though. I do plan on getting... yeah, Paul, I figured that out, buddy. The Primus OptiFuel. I may or may not have that stove. So, was it Hosan's? Hosan's? You want to see the OptiFuel? OptiFuel is a pretty cool stove. Still hot. We can do the OptiFuel. Let me see. See what I got. Let me find it. I think it's over here. Now, what's going on here? So the OptiFuel is there's going to be a full review on the channel. FYI, there's the OptiFuel right there. I like this stove, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I like this stove. I'm gonna turn this up so y'all can see it a little bit better. So we've got our little couple things about the stove that are really good. All right. First off is connecting this. All right. You can turn this to connect it one way or the other. It'd be good to show you. So, you know, with the MSR, you gotta twist this. You can actually twist this up here, so you don't have to even move it. You can just twist it in. Open this up. Now, one of the cool things about this stove as well is that, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but it says right here, off and on. So if it's up like this, it's on, okay? And then whenever you want to turn it off, which I can show you guys, which is really cool. Let's pump this thing. to open this. Let's get a little bit of fuel out here. Okay. It's lit. I've got some cool, a couple of new Sotos I think I'm going to pick up. They're expensive, but they are cool looking. Alright. Preheating this bad boy. We're just multitasking. Got our water here. To show you guys how cool this is, though. Y'all are going to like the video on this bad boy. The pump is metal. The stove comes with a pump. Okay? Also important because, you know, it can get expensive. But I'll show you guys here in a second once we get it going. It lights, I'm going to jinx myself, lights super well. I think this is a titanium. I don't remember. You'll have to watch the video for the full details. But look at that. Straight on. This one's loud, guys. It's loud. There you go. Turn on the light for y'all. Thomas, I appreciate that. It's good to know. I did not know that. See, guys, that's why you learn from people who know better. I will not do that again. I'll tell you guys right now, I've had several MSR white gas stoves, and this Primus is my favorite. It's, sorry guys, I'm OCD. This is not quite centered. There we go. It's just so much better. So much better. And the other thing is, and I'll just talk while so y'all can listen. When I use an MSR stove, I have a hard time getting the stove disconnected without burning, without getting fuel everywhere. Fuel just goes everywhere. When I did the review of this, I discuss it, but I can't stop it from getting. I get fuel everywhere. You can see how much stronger this stove is than the other two we did. Not surprising. So Henning, you said you got $199 for $5. Which one did you get for? Which one did you get for $199? That's a good deal, man. One of these. If you got one of these, that's a good deal. Again, this was 2 cups of water, 61 degrees. I'm thinking about 315 maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I'll show you in a second how the off feature works. I'll let it finish boiling. I'm not going to turn off the stove. Yeah, it is loud. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what it sounds like for you guys, but it's gotta be loud. It's almost gonna turn off here. $3.26. Now what you do, guys, you see back here, I'm just gonna flip this over. I literally just flipped it over. You just got to give it a couple seconds. What's up, K-Dog? Appreciate it. So what you do when you flip that over is that the pickup tube inside comes at an angle and comes out of the gas instead of sitting in the gas. So when you flip it over, it's obviously sitting more like this and into the gas. But when you flip it over, it's going to be sitting up like this. And it wastes fuel, but you're going to probably waste fuel anyway because, you know, if I turned it off, there it is. Seemed like it was still going though, huh? I could still hear it. Hold on. Nope. As y'all can see, it's out. And once it's out, you just close this. So it turned off on its own. There you go. Isn't that interesting though? But you could see it sounded like it was going, but it wasn't. Anyway, I like this stove. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's out, guys. There's no more pressure. It's gone. No more pressure. You can hear it. So basically, the pressure lets out of the bottle, and it's out. This, let me open this. Maybe there's still pressure in there. You guys are correct. Yeah, there's still some pressure in there. This is what happens when you're on live and you don't think very well. So what everybody's saying is correct. You just let the pressure out, and that will allow you also, when you open this can, you won't have pressurized gas and it'll kind of go everywhere. It's almost out. There you go. No more. You can close both of them. Yes. No more noise. No more noise. I'm not gone. Here I am. All right. That worked pretty good. This light streaking on these Apple devices is so freaking annoying. They do make a noise reducer for it. More money. Sorry, Joe. Hey, I'm talking about boiling water, not boiling it quietly. You know what I'm saying? Not boiling it quietly. Anyway, guys. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let's check one thing. My Baylor Bears absolutely blew it yesterday, which is not good. And I would assume... Oh, New Orleans fought back. They only lost 27-25. Good Lord. Wow, 22 points in the fourth quarter. Anyway, good deal. Yeah, the Primus is good. I got several Primus stoves. I got 4 Primus stoves coming up on the channel. I already let out the Primus Fire Stick, so I guess it'll be 3 more. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I got 5 Primus stoves in the last little while, and last 6 months, and I am in the process of putting everything together for him. So, yeah. Anything else on y'all's mind? I got to go in a little bit. I got to check on my mom. I don't know if you can switch the pumps. I mean, I don't think so. No, I would doubt it. You might be able to switch the tanks if they have similar, screw pitch thread, but threads, but otherwise no. Now you say Optimus. You're talking about the very first one, Donald? This Optimus and Primus gets a little confusing, right? Hey man, being aware, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a video and a talk, right? That's what it is. I think I might start doing more of these if y'all like them. I mean, I enjoy doing it. I don't really, it's a lot of fun. Just do something different. Just get up here and boil some water. Maybe show you guys some new gear, something like that. Be fun. Why not? Never heard anything about Hiram. The second one. So the one I just did, yes, it is dual fueled. It's the OptiFuel. So you can use, it comes with 3 different nozzles, Donald. You can use pretty much whatever you want. Gasoline, diesel, kerosene, jet fuel. Got all of it. Yes, the old Optimus is white gas from what I understand. Yeah, my Bears, man. Let's see, Baylor class of 98. 98. Well, Bill, I didn't know I was doing a stream today either. I just decided to throw it up there and go for it and see if anybody wanted to join in. So, yeah, Tennessee Bushcrafter. I've used them. I don't know why some of the stoves state very clearly that you can use them, and some stoves say you can't. So I would just look at the manufacturer. I would assume it's a pressure rating situation and a safety issue. So many of them say you can use it with a propane adapter, and many say that you cannot. So just, I would pay attention. You're welcome, Donald. You're welcome. It's a good stove. I don't know when it'll be coming out, but I do have a full detail review on the Primus OptiFuel, which is cool. Waco's also where Dr. Pepper was born, which is also very good. Absolutely, Donald. I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's a lot of fun to do these, to interact with you guys. And like I said, I have it set up now. I'd love to get it higher, Bill. But, at the same time, I mean, this was a spontaneous thing. I decided about 20 minutes beforehand. What happened was the other night, Friday night, we did the live stream. And we had a little catastrophic failure where the GoPro froze. And I started to look for ways to use multiple cameras because I wanted to have one camera. When I moved the camera, it messed everything up. So I wanted to have multiple cameras. And I'm just thinking, having a camera set up today like we did for the testing is great, and it's easy to flip back and forth. I can just turn on the GoPro, there it is, and turn it off. I've never done a video on refilling depleted butane cans. I don't know, there could be some liability there. I mean, you're not supposed to do it, technically, right? So, key is temperature. You want to have your um, your donor can super cold, the one that's going to receive the fuel. This is quite a bit. This is a pretty. A lot of people have watched. It's kind of neat. I like it. I've got this OBS, which is some kind of some kind of broadcasting service or something. And anyway, I keep going back and forth, but yeah, I was able to get a free program and figure it out for the most part. I have figured out that, I have an older MacBook Pro. It's like 2015 or something, maybe 2016, and it only has 2 USB ports, no USB-C ports. So I need I need something that I can use multiple USBs with, so that I can try to use more higher quality cameras than this one. This one is just the camera on my MacBook. It's not as good. The other is the GoPro. So yeah, Joe, it seems to be working pretty good. It really does. So pretty happy about that. So Bill, if you have a way to increase our numbers watching, go ahead, man. I don't know if you have some kind of pull, but yeah, draw people in. So that's pretty fun. I think it's pretty cool that we're able to viewer from the UK. All right, Ewan. I don't know. Sorry if I butchered it. That's awesome. I'm glad you got out and made a lot of coffee. All right, Breaking Tides. Very cool. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I think a lot of people like the kind of behind the scenes. Y'all see my my stuff back here. Went on a little hike yesterday. Went on a 5-mile hike yesterday. I've been, as I said during my last live stream, I've been trying to get a lot more active because I have not been active with COVID. Put on those 10 pounds nobody wants. And yeah, I'm sure you have, man. Everybody spends too much money on stoves. So I'll give you guys a good look at my... Here's my... I think it'll reach. I'm going to show you guys my stoves over here. Let me turn on the GoPro. Oh, there we go. There you go. That's what I got so far. I have a lot more, but that's what I have out. Those are kind of my favorites. I 3D printed the stands for them so that they lie flat. If any of you guys are interested in that, if you have a 3D printer and you want the file, I can send it to you. It's super easy. You print it out. It takes no time whatsoever, and you can stand them up like that. That's about, I wouldn't even say, probably not even half of my canister stoves or alcohol stoves, but they're the ones I like the most. So. Yeah, today's dough day here in Louisiana, so wore my orange today for sure. How long is this thing gone already? I don't even know. I don't know where it has a timer. 54 minutes. Huh. Very cool. Maybe that's a good Stove Owners Anonymous. Maybe we could do that, like a new patch. Trying to do a new patch every year. So if y'all have good ideas for a new patch this next year, let me know. Yeah, I'm with you, Waylon. I mean, it's obvious. I mean, you can see today some of the differences. Yeah, Hammock Dweller, I do have some nice stuff. It's taken a long time to collect a lot of this stuff, and honestly, if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have nearly as much stuff, because I really do enjoy the aspect of collecting gear and showing you guys about it. I didn't start buying so much gear until I started to make just a little bit of enough money to do it here on YouTube. So, hey, greetings from the Netherlands, Rob. Nice to see you, man. YouTube is a bad influence. It is. My wife just walks out here and looks around, and you know, at the beginning of my channel, and I mean, look, I don't make a lot of money on YouTube at all. I mean, not at all, but I make enough to buy some stoves, you know. So basically everything I get is for the stoves, is, you know, put money into the channel. So it has gotten better in like the last year and a half. So my budget has gotten better, which means I spend more money on stoves. But yeah, that's the way it's going to continue. I saw something I was going to answer. Oh yeah, I'll put the STL file in Thingiverse. People will definitely get it. And Bill, Grandsters Brooks is nice. I have a Wetterlings, but definitely my favorite is my Liam Hoffman axe. It's worth the wait and better than advertised to me. He really knows what he's doing. I don't know if YouTube's a bad influence. It's just an influence. So yeah, I as you can see, I mean, that's right. Father's Day this year, and I've been going to town, so I've you know, my wife laughs, but it's true. You know, I kind of spent a long time running or going from hobby to hobby over time. But YouTube and the outdoors has stuck. You know, I've been doing this for since January 2015 was my first video. So it's been a pretty long time, and I haven't gotten tired of it. So you guys, I really appreciate those super chats. That's really nice. And I got multiple currencies going, which is kind of exciting. Do you have the Soviet Hummel stove? No, but now I have to look into it. Damn it. What I do is I get my phone and I take pictures of y'all's comments, and it reminds me, it makes it easier for me. So, have stoves will boil. I like that. I like that. So Strong Bear, I mean, are you a strong Baylor bear? Is that the story? Are you also sick 'em, or are you just a strong bear? Yes, that's why I'm not developing new hobbies, because I go too far in. Y'all just saw that I'm all in on this because I really have put my time in on YouTube, and it's a lot of fun. You know, if y'all ever want, you know, and I'm certainly not a successful YouTuber by any means, but if any of you guys are interested in doing YouTube and want suggestions from a almost 7-year YouTuber, I can certainly do that. That would be a really cool live stream to sit down and talk to you guys about what I've done to build my audience and what I've done to keep up the demands of having to shoot video. So if that's something y'all are interested in, let me know, and we can do that down the road. Photography, you can imagine what photography could do these days. I mean, you can spend so much freaking money on that, you know. So, yeah. I have not looked at the Trangia X2 multi-fuel, but you know what, Patrick, I should. I love Trangia. It's expensive, but probably worth it. So maybe I'll do that. That'd be a good one. I'm gonna take a picture. This is my stupid way of remembering things. Yeah, Tennessee Bushcrafter. I had some woods behind my house as a kid. It wasn't a large trek of woods, probably We were in the middle of the city for the most part, but behind us was about, I don't know, probably 20 acres of woods, which to me was huge when I was a kid. So, um, um, so that's where I spent my time. I wore camo, chopped down trees, shot birds. That's what I did. That's cool, Strong Bear. Native American. I mean, Native American's cool. My wife's from Oklahoma. Not quite on the rolls, but she's pretty close. She's definitely strong part American Indian. Very cool, Gypsy Clipper. I'm glad to hear that. Moved into your Jeep. God bless you. That's a small building to live in, no doubt. Small domicile or whatever. I don't know what you call it. Not a building. I mean, look, to me, I feel successful because I enjoy it. All right, Joe. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. I enjoy it. And 4.5 by 6, I believe it. And I feel successful because I enjoy it. You know, success isn't about views or money. There are a lot of people who do YouTube with the sole idea of making money, and that's horrible because it's such a hard game. I mean, it's you just don't make that much money, or it takes a long time, or you do stupid crap to get your audience up, which isn't fun either. So, I do it for fun. I do it to buy stoves. So, you know, I guess I'm semi-successful. No problem, TJ. I'm gonna cut out here in just a second, guys. I'm gonna go about another 5 minutes, and then I gotta go check on my mom, see how she's doing. Dad left town this weekend to go to a wood turning class, which is kind of cool. You're right, Waylon. I could come up with some thumbnails to bring y'all in. Yeah, I don't know. I think that playing with your names and clickbaiting, and there's some fun that can be done with that, but I think that there's definitely a line you shouldn't cross. I'll mess around with things. I'll mess around with you a little bit, and I have before, but you're right. Success is a story about your friends you built. I mean, clickbait is it's. See you later, Patrick. Hope work goes well. Waylon, you're right, but clickbait is very important to YouTube. They incentivize clickbaiting. And I think clickbait's important. I think that there's a way to do it. I try. There are times when I push it a little bit just to see, but I hope I never just put a bikini-clad girl wearing a stove or holding a stove. That would be funny, though, wouldn't it? Anyway, yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm not against clickbait if it's done in a good way. But some people are way over the top. Way over the top. Oh, yeah. The whole half-naked wife thing is annoying. No idea, David. No idea. Appreciate you tuning in. Bikini out of stoves. No problem, Troy. It was fun. But if you guys don't know, if you weren't here, on Friday, we looked at some subscriber stoves, some subscriber alcohol stoves, and we did not do any boil testing. We're going to do that next month for December live stream. We're going to boil some water with the subscriber. Joe was here earlier. Joe Blazer was here earlier, and he sent me 2 stoves. And yeah, we're going to do that. And I'll say the same thing to all of you who are listening or watching at any point. If you want one of your stove designs on the channel, send it to me, and I will test it out for everybody and give you a shout out. Yo, what's up, F-U? Let's see what you did there. So yeah, if you want your stove put on here, go for it. Back to the stoves. Get the Trangia 27 out. Put the Luxottica siphon stove. You want to know, Waylon, if it'll fit? Is that what you're saying? This is going to be my last thing of the day. You want to know if the Luxottica will fit? You good. You're good, man. Let's see, Waylon. Let's see. Let's see, buddy. Here's our 27, right? Let's see what we got. We probably don't even need to do that. We probably just need to get a Trangia out and compare the sizes. So, I mean, it's going to be inundated by the hole, I think. Let's see. Well, I don't see my Luxottica stove, which means it's inside one of my cook kits. That's not good. But that's okay. I don't know where I put it. That's all right, though. Hang on. Hang tight. This is the Goshawk, which is the same as the Luxottica. Well, no, it's really not, is it? I think it is. It looks like it's about the same. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, you can see. It's going to go straight through, man. It's a no bueno situation right there. So, not really going to work. And we've discovered that I've lost it. You can make it work. I mean, you can make it work. You can lift it up somehow. But I don't know. I mean, if you want to use a siphon stove, right, with your Trangia, go to the Goshawk website and get this stove. Anyway, alright guys. My wife's going to kill me. I didn't really tell her I was going to do a live stream today. She's probably waiting for me. So if y'all want more videos into the future, I probably need to go. Because if I don't go, my future may be quite limited. Yeah, it goes pretty far down, man. I mean, again, you could make it work, but yeah. That would be an awesome live stream too, is like questions you guys have specific, because a lot of times it is hard to see scale and stuff, so anyway. we'll come up with some ideas. Now that I have internet at the house that I can do live streams with, that doesn't suffer terribly from lag and stuff, it works. Anyway, I do have, well, I'm not going to show you all that yet. I have another cool stove, but I'll show you that later. All right, I'm going to roll, boys and girls. This worked. That's the cool thing, is this worked. And I ordered some stuff today to make it work even better. I hope it'll work even better. I think the quality of the video for this front video will be better. If not, I will find a way to make it happen. I wish I could hook up my Panasonic, but I can't. But what I might be able to do is use an old GoPro. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna work it out. As always, guys, peace out. Thanks for checking things out. And we're going to end this broadcast.